Yo guys, what's up? Previously we talked about the British and Canadian battle for Caen and the American battles for Isigny and Cherbourg, a city in the utmost northwest of France. But after a few weeks of fighting in the hedgy area between Cherbourg and Saint-Lô, it was time for Operation Cobra, an American offensive that took place between July 25th and July 31st of 1944. Led by Lieutenant General Omar Bradley, Eisenhower's most trusted friend. The idea was to create a corridor on the northwest coast, while the Battle of Caen was demanding so much German attention in the northeast. If a corridor was created in the west, the Americans could flank the German panzer divisions and slowly drive the German resistance into a surrounded area in the middle of Normandy in order to close the gap by linking up with the British and Canadians between Argentan-Falaise. But this had not been easy until the tank divisions of Leer were blown away on the 25th of July because of the enchanting magic of the Cotentin Peninsula and its Bocage country, a place that was literally one gigantic maze of hedges and pastures. So, of course, the Nazis in the Cotentin actually incorporated themselves and their mobile equipment into the hedgy setting, also taping pieces of hedge and bush onto their tanks and motor vehicles. They literally had dozens of tanks and trucks parked along the side of the road, covered in hedges, with a huge chunk of cut-off hedge on top of it, and enemy planes were not even able to spot these vehicles. The battle for the Cotentin Peninsula can be compared to the Battle of Vietnam. Very hard to spot any enemies or tanks, and therefore a big death trap. With insufficient terrain knowledge, Operation Cobra knew an extremely slow start with many casualties. On July 25th, when the front line was bombed on the road between Saint-Lô and Perrier, the entire operation saw 1,800 casualties, half the number of killed soldiers on Omaha Beach, while the British were ordered to go for the victory in Caen after only capturing a part of the city in 1 month. General Montgomery was a man who needed near certainty before acting, which drove Eisenhower insane. But the German resistance led by von Kluge was forced to flee to the Seine River because they lacked manpower and material. So after a huge bombardment of the front line in Saint-Lô on the 25th of July, the Germans camped it out for 2 more days until July 27th. Once their defensive crust was broken, the American divisions emerged from the jungle of Bocage on the 31st of July and planned on surrounding the remaining troops by capturing the city of Le Mans and closing the gap between Argentan and Falaise. On the 6th of August, Montgomery had secured Caen. On the 7th, the Germans launched a costly and unnecessary attack between Mortain-Avranches west of Le Mans, resulting in failure. And on the 8th of August, the newly activated 3rd US Army took Le Mans, creating the Falaise pocket with the help of the 1st US Army in Falaise. It ended up in a massacre, Dante's Inferno, with 6,000 dead Nazi soldiers. Seeing that so many American boys had fallen already, USA wanted some payback and received it, on top of the liberation of northern France. 8 infantry divisions, 3 armored divisions and 2,451 tanks made Operation Cobra succeed, and it's in battles like these that we have to admit that the American soldiers are truly one of a kind. In just a few weeks' time, the capital of Paris was going to be cleared from Nazi occupiers. But before Operation Cobra, on the 20th of July, there had been a bomb plot against Hitler by Claus von Stauffenberg, amongst others. The bomb went off in Hitler's conference room of his wolf's lair in Rastenburg, but Hitler survived with minor injuries. Within 5 hours, Operation Valkyrie had failed, and a final chance for peace with the Western Allies was now gone. All conspirators were faced with monstrous consequences. 7,000 people were rounded up by the Gestapo, and 4,980 of them were executed. See you on the next one, guys. Peace.